Gising sa umaga, ngiti ko'y masaya. Narinig sa radyo, boses ng katropa mo. Iba't ibang uri ng kwento, mapapakinggan dito sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, pati sa buong mundo. Makinig na sa Katropa, dito mag-iisa. Makisaya, makibalita, makiawit sa musika. Sabay-sabay at sama-sama tungo sa pagkakaisa. The best at bida ka dito sa Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz. Balita, impormasyon at musika. AM at FM pinagsama. Ito ang Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Kayo ay nakatutok sa 1134 kHz. DWDD Katropa Radio. Iba tayo. Kami po ay kasapi ng KBP, kapisanan ng mga broadcaster ng Pilipinas.
Ito ang DWDD 1134 kHz Katropa Radio. Iba tayo.
Welcome to ANGHEL ng MASA with my mama, Teena, Shaldwell, Clemente. Welcome to ANGHEL ng MASA.
Ang pagtulong sa kapwa, kailan may walang kapalit. Sa busilat mo na puso, di buhay mong inalay sa kapwa ay pag-ibig. Ang mga may problema ay iyong nadarama, ang sa'yo ay may lumapit, pakikinggan mo siya sa bawat dumating na pagsubok, may pag-asa. Anghel ng MASA, dulot mo sa kapwa ay ligaya, kaming tigip sa luha, papaon mo'y saya. Anghel ng MASA, subok at sa amin ay ginhawa, dahil sa tamis ay iyong nadarama. Kung kami nakikinig sa malambing mong tinig, aming mga problema ay nawawaglit sa bisyo mong tunay na pangmasay nakakamit. Anghel ng MASA, dulot mo sa kapwa ay ligaya, kaming tigip sa luha, pabaon mo'y saya. Anghel ng MASA, subukat sa amin ay ginhawa, dahil sa tamis ay iyong nadarama. Anghel ng MASA, dulot mo sa
Ma'am Teena, idol kita. I love you.
Dr. Pearl Valerie Benson. Ako yung lingkod, Teena Shotwell Clemente, pumupugay po ng isang mabiyayang hapon sa bawat isang Pilipino. Mula Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, mga karatik po, Luzon at lalawigan, sama-sama po tayo sa isang diwa, sa isang puso, sa isang pag-asa. Dito po sa inyong programang nilaan at ginuhit para po sa bawat isang Pilipino. Ako yung lingkod, Teena Shotwell Clemente. And of course, ang aking co-host na walang iba kundi si Miss Jecy Alayon. Good afternoon, Miss Jecy.
Good afternoon, Miss Teena, at sa lahat
Yes.
po ng mga tagapakinig ng Anghel ng MASA. Sabi ko pa ugnayan. And, of course,
Yes.
atin naman pong
And
ipapakilala.
our Friday edition.
Friday edition, ano?
At syempre,
Ayan.
ang walang iba kung hindi,
Mr. Richie Liarin.
Richie Liarin ang atin, Anghel ng MASA Herbalist. Good afternoon, Richie.
Magandang hapon po, Ma'am Teena, Ma'am Jecy Alayon, at saka kay Kuya Tony Subiga, Sir. Magandang
Yes.
hapon po.
Yan. And syempre, ang walang iba, ang ating guru sa Anghel ng MASA. Yes. Actor. Yan. Singer. Lahat. Everything. No other than, of course, the man for all season, Tony Suvega. Good
Yun.
afternoon, Tony.
Maayong buntag kaninyong
Yan.
tanan.
So, sa lahat-lahat.
Maayo kahit po Setyembre na ngayon.
At syempre, yung nandoon behind the scene. Walang iba kundi ang past president ng Rotary Club of Camp Aguinaldo.
okay.
Walang iba kundi si Miss Rose May,
May.
kapatid. Yan,
Hello,
nandoon
Miss
siya.
Rose May.
Yes, because we're going to go straight. Anyway, Kuya
Sabi ko,
Tony,
yan, sabi ko.
meron kayong
Kasama.
meron
May
kayong
guest.
kasama
Opo.
na dalawa to.
Right.
Okay.
Ah,
Sino? Can you please do
Si Ram Lacson, ang COO ng 7 Galaxy Asia.
Hello.
At si Patrick Shaw. That's it?
Show.
Patrick Shaw.
Yes.
Oo, lolo niya si Shaw Boulevard.
Patrick Show.
Yun.
Say JW like Shaw Boulevard.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Like Joe Boulevard? Yes. Wonderful.
And Mom, I have to apologize. I wish I was fluent in Tagalog, but I do know the
That's
most.
okay.
It's okay. I know the most important sentence in the entire Tagalog language, so I must give a shout out. Mahal na mahal kita maganda maganda asawa ko.
Cool.
Misis niya nasa labas.
Nasa labas ba?
Oo, si
She's
Hazel.
in the background. She's shy. She don't.
Is she shy?
It's okay. Yo, si maganda.
Right there. The one with the,
Happy
with the
wife, happy
sunglass
life.
on
Hindi,
it?
hindi. Nasa labas pa doon.
Nandun pa da. Really outside? I saw Alvin Santiago on that side. There, of course, with the news team. And of course, hi also to our station manager, Captain Almendros. And of course, our Macag Commander, Major Awi Maneha.
Yes.
And I think we're all fully booked out there. I saw Miss Annabelle Lasatin out there. And of course, on our production side, we have Miss Beth Tanyete. And of course, the technical side, we have Ronald Angeles, the favorite also of Tessie Lagman Balbon. Okay, and of course, Melay over there, Ferdy Blues, and all the other people, of course, the OJTs that we have in DWDD. Yan. Okay, so everybody happy. That makes the beauty of the day. So, in short, siya naman is
COO siya ng 7 Galaxy Asia.
7th Galaxy Asia.
Yes.
So really, so you're also an actor together with
I'm
Kuya
an
Ton.
actor. I'm an actor and a producer, but I'm more of a producer.
Actor and a producer.
Yeah, I'm a film producer. That's what I primarily do, and I act
So
just for
you
fun.
act and you produce.
Yes.
Where do you produce movies? Is it here in Manila or out of the country?
Well, I'm the vice president of marketing at 7th Galaxy USA.
That is 7th Galaxy of USA. Yes.
Which has been in business since about 2004.
2004.
And is a thriving film company.
Wonderful.
And we're launching both here in Asia as well. So
You're launching a movie?
We're launching hopefully a studio, and
A studio.
I don't want to steal all Rum's thunder, but we're doing a launch of 7th Galaxy Asia, which will be we'll have branches all over
Yes,
Asia, but
yes.
headquartered here
In the
hopefully
Philippines.
In the Philippines.
Oh,
So
that's
you have your
nice.
main office here in the Philippines.
Right.
Yes,
That's
our main
wonderful.
office
So you'll be having like movies. You'll
Yes.
be on
And,
TV.
and so these are two broad categories of films.
Yes.
The first category is films for a worldwide market, which will obviously be done in English, like any worldwide film.
Right.
Almost any
Yes.
worldwide
Yes.
film is, and so those will be Hollywood productions, but we'll take advantage of some of the things. I can talk more about that later. But the second broad category
Yes.
is also films here that are marketed towards Filipinos, which which may be done in English, may be done in Tagalog. Probably will have subtitles either way.
So that you will have
Some are based on the peso economy, like here.
okay,
Here,
yes,
those
yes.
would be based on peso economy, and obviously the Hollywood stuff that we do here will be based on the dollar economy.
Well, definitely. So it's another earning project that we
Yes,
have in our
that's
country.
true.
It's
Job
wonderful.
opportunities for
Job
our
opportunities
kababayan,
for
right,
everybody.
Mr. Lacson?
And where do Tony Subega come in?
Tony is actually the senior vice president of
Corporate strategy.
Of the corporate
Oh.
You are on the right track.
Yes, that's right.
This is for Seventh Galaxy Asia. So he would be handling all the Asian operations for
The whole of Asia.
yes,
So Kuya Tony will be handling. So definitely you'll be having like
Both of
musical
these-
shows, things
Both
like
of these
that.
two men are my right hand. Are
I could
it's like my
imagine.
right and my left hand.
I could imagine these two guys are your left and your right. Absolutely.
don't ask who is the left and don't ask who is the right.
Why? Can I know who's the left and who's the right? I cannot.
Don't ask.
Okay.
We don't know either.
You don't. You two don't know
If
either.
we're the left hand or the right
Who's on
hand.
the left or on the right. What is important, I think, is the bottom line of just producing the right
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yes.
So
Yes.
let me ask you, sir, what are the kind of things that you envision in making your studio like this? Why here in our country? Why particular studios?
Let me just give a little bit of background about Hollywood in general.
Yes, please.
In the first place.
Yes, please.
So I think everybody in the whole world almost knows that whenever Hollywood, and when I say Hollywood, I'm not talking about independent film companies. I'm talking about major studios.
Right.
Sony, Warner Brothers, Universal, etc.
Right.
Every time Sony, any of the majors, DreamWorks, whatever, they all make a film, it's always absolute top dollar. It's the most expensive possible thing you
That's
could
right.
possibly do.
Yes.
It's in financial terms, it's kind of a bad business model. Imagine you're like going to try to make money, but we're going to spend the absolute top dollar possible on everything. That just doesn't make sense financially. But Hollywood has made it work, and has made it work for literally about 100 years now.
I could imagine.
And-
yes, sir.
We believe that we have a better model. Most of the time, when you see a lot of the major films that come out these days, they're films where the folks in LA make them, and they're trying to impress their buddies in New York City so that they get invited into the right cocktail parties in New York City, but they forget about what we call flyover country. So this would be flyover country. Here's my cell phone. This is LA down here, and up here would be New York. And everything in the middle they forget about. They forget about all of that, and yet, well, that would just be akin here to saying, well, we're just going to focus on Manila and not think about anything else. Do you see what I mean?
Yes,
That's
yes.
the strategy. But the truth is that for a film to be successful here, what really actually makes the film successful is all of the places outside of Manila
Yes.
actually make or break a film.
That's right.
The marketing in Manila is important and core, but it's all of the people outside of Manila, because there's 100 million people and maybe 10 million of them live here. So 90 million people outside of there. In the United States, it's very similar like that, and in Canada, you have 5 or 10 million in the big cities and 25 million everywhere else. In the United States, you have 250 million people, in the middle, and maybe 50 million people in the major cities like Los Angeles, New York, Chicago. Not even that much. It's not even 50. It's more like 20. But that's the point. So we want to make movies that, number one, our core value is we want to make movies that will have a good human interest and a good human value. So while a movie might have some kinds of bad elements or tough elements in it, at the end of the story, it should always have some kind of positive human value and positive human lesson to it.
And I think that's that's the main core.
Right. So that's the first point, is the type of projects that we want to be able to do.
Oh.
Okay. The second point is how we're going to do the projects. Now, how we're going to do the projects is most films, as I just said, top dollar. So imagine you're going to make a movie, we'll call it Project M for movie, and it's a Hollywood movie. Very conservatively speaking, we're talking about $100 million US for production, plus another $50 million for what's called P&A. That's the marketing budget for the film.
Right.
And that's the true cost of the movie, $150 million. We can make the same kinds of movies by partnering with independent film productions as a company, spreading the wealth around a little bit better and getting a better overall deal. So when we make the movie from the very beginning, we come into the movie with all of the money for production plus all of the money for the marketing budget, P&A, from the very beginning. And what that means is we get a better overall distribution deal. And at the end of the day, that means that we have a better model than Hollywood. And then if you combine that with our plans here to either build or acquire a studio here, obviously, to give you a simple example, if you have a $100 million production, $10 million of that is set aside for something called post-production. That means what you're doing after the movie's already done and finalizing it. They're spending $10 million. Okay, even on my model, we're doing a $35 million film with $15 million of P&A. It's still $3.5 million using American post. Here in the Philippines, we could do post for under $1 million easily. Everybody would be gloriously happy, and everybody would make money.
Well,
Just
let me
because
ask
of the
you
difference in the-
particular, sir. Where's your office located?
Right now, we have a small office in
Quezon City.
in Quezon City, but we're in the process of, because literally this is just something that's new in the Genesis. We're obviously partnered with a long brand in the United States, but here we're acquiring offices. I have a meeting with council tomorrow, or that's Monday, right?
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
Monday. So there's some things that we want to do because whenever you form a company and bring you got to follow the SEC guidelines and the rules, and you don't want to be in trouble, and we don't want to be in trouble.
And of course, you also wanted to work with all some indie films that we have here in the country. So you want to collaborate with them, things
exactly.
like that.
Right. So like one of the indie filmmakers we met with yesterday,
Ed Palmos.
Ed Palmos, si Direk.
Ed Palmos.
Okay, Ed Palmos. Okay, he's an award-winning director here in the Philippines, and he has a story about Duterte's youth, which we don't want to be political in that sense, but we just want to say that that's obviously it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that that's a powerful figure in the Philippines, and it would be an interesting story to tell.
I could imagine having some Filipinos together with your company. That will be more fruitful.
Yes.
In a sense.
And worldwide as well. One of the benefits that Ram brings, I just want to brag on my COO for a second because he's an extraordinary Filipino. I always try to, like I told Tony, I said, think about what were you doing when you were 12 years old, sir? Think about what you were doing when you were 12 years old.
What were you doing? Anong ginagawa mo ng 12 years old
Did you get in trouble when you were 12? I did. I lived in a little town called...
No, I think he was, at that time, he was already helping his dad doing some healing things with other people.
That's good. But let me tell you what Ram was doing. Ram was identified at an early age as a very high IQ individual and as an extraordinary Filipino and graduated at a really young age. But at 12 years old, Ram was going to UCLA in Los Angeles, California.
Really?
And at 16 years old, he graduated summa cum laude. You can't do better than summa cum laude.
Really?
Summa cum laude graduate from UCLA at 16 years old.
Yes, and he's a Filipino.
And it is absolutely. He's also half Chinese too. So
I can imagine.
Okay, yes.
From Guangzhou, China.
Yeah.
So
My grandmother is pure Chinese from Guangzhou.
Your grandmother's a pure Chinese.
From Guangzhou, China.
Oh, really? And your father is a Filipino?
Yes, Lacson.
Lacson. How are you related with Lacsons?
Senator Lacson.
Senator Lacson.
According to him, because he went to our house in Magalang when he was running for president, and he said, basically, he's a third-degree nephew of mine, according to his research, because he did some research when he was running for president way back, when he was running last time he ran for president. And my dad, he was the former National Press Club director as well.
NPC.
And also, that was with Tata Joven Custodio, who I would like to say hi. Tata Joven Custodio, who's watching right now. And another guy that he was working with was Mon Tulfo.
Oh.
And he was also the former former editor for the Manila Bulletin.
Ano, Tens, siya yung apo ng kauna-unahang Pilipina ng ambassador to Israel.
Rafaelita Soriano.
Rafaelita Soriano.
And also I am a direct descendant to Marcelo Hilario del Pilar and Gregorio H. Hilario del Pilar. So I would like to promote his movie as well, since I am a direct descendant.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, di ba?
Yes, why not?
Everyone, please watch Goyo.
Goyo, yeah.
This stars Paula Avellino.
Paula
and,
Avellino,
yes.
Wonderful portrayal of my great grandfather. So thank you for that.
Wonderful. So let me just greet some of our listeners and viewers right now. And of course, I would like to say hi to my cousin Vicky Mercado, and she says, hello, Ate Teena. So with your co-host and more power to ANGHEL ng MASA program.
Hello.
And of course, she says hi also to you, Tony Vega, and to Jecy. And coming from Edraline Kabukian, she says hello. At mula naman of course kay Ricochet Deonaldo. Ang sabi niya, good afternoon po, Ma'am Teena. Greetings po from the interns po ng DWDD, Rico, Sherry, and
I love the name,
Michelle.
Ricochet.
Hi to all our OJTs. And syempre, mula naman kay Lee Minha. Hello. Hello also to you. Ayan. And to my cousin Connie Clemente and all the rest that's watching. Magandang hapon. And hi to Clarita Kaugiran Vega. Hello. And to Princess Nicole. Hello, Nicole. Princess Nicole, I missed you. And of course, Kay. Oh, there's a Patrick show. I saw your phone is so. And of course, Miss Anna Belhika says good afternoon and good afternoon. Jane Santos. Hi, Jane. And of course, I love you and I love you too, Jane. And siyempre sa lahat ng mga reservists, lahat ng tumutulong, lahat ng sumusuporta, mabuhay Pilipinas, maraming salamat.
By the way, I would also like to greet Coach Leo Austria of the San Miguel Beermen, who's watching right now via live stream. And Datu Zahir Mamalinta, who had just had his birthday a few days ago. Hi, sir. All the way from Sultan Kudarat.
Oh, yes, that's wonderful.
And Manny Lopez as well, Manny SD Lopez, who is probably watching from Tarlac or
That's
somewhere.
right. All right. So
Ulitin natin, sister.
Yes.
Na, pwede silang mag-follow us
That's
on,
right.
on the Facebook.
Yes.
Katropa,
Katropa DWDD. And sabihin lamang po ang inyong birthday,
Yes.
ang inyong kapanganakan. Sabihin kung kayo'y babae at lalaki, if you're a girl or a boy, with your whole birthday. Means to say birthday, month, birthday, and the year. So that Kuya Tony Vega will be able to give you what we call haplos ng kapalaran.
Haplos, your future.
In English, it will be something like a touch of your future.
Yes.
By the way,
Simply translate.
Pwede tayong mag-phone pats with Chris Storm,
Who is
the
an
actor
Hollywood
of
actor.
Fury 7.
Oh, really? Can we
Yes.
do that?
Yes.
by the way, I would also like to greet Alvin Patrimonio, Cindy Patrimonio, and Clarice Patrimonio, who is actually joining Mutya ng Pilipinas right now.
Yes.
She's a candidate, and I just want to promote her as well. Ma'am Cindy Patrimonio is a good friend of the company and is our VP. And I would like to...
And this will be like your future artist.
Yeah, probably.
Your future
Probably.
artist,
We are actually trying to brand Angelo Patrimonio, who is the
Really?
son of
Alvin.
Alvin.
for several
Alvin.
projects.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And Sir Alvin is one of our great friends because of the connection with Coach Leo Austria and because of other mentors of mine as well.
But is he a
Princess
Laker
Nicole.
fan?
I have no idea. Well, he's a LeBron fan, so probably he is.
Okay, if he's a LeBron fan, then
Ah.
good.
Okay, handa mo na muna. Lakad na muna ang kapalaran. Oo, hatag na muna
Okay, alright.
ang
Mind if I
kapalaran.
give a shout out to a few people?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I want to give a shout out to A-list director Tommy Bull, who's probably going to take this. He's a
Yes.
Hollywood director. He's the director of our
Right.
film, Saving Christmas Forest. I want to give a shout out to Gal Gadot and to Chris Pratt, a couple of people who we're pursuing right now as talent. There's some big names right there. Also want to give a shout out to my good friend Jonathan Hart, who's an excellent actor and is probably watching as well.
I could imagine with all this. I'm so excited to watch movies or shows coming from your outfit. Really wonderful. All right, to start with. All right, Be Bontia. January 27, 1972, girl. Be Bontia. January 27, 1972, girl.
Siya ay pinanganak ng Metal Pig. Ang life origin niya ay 4. Best orientation is Southeast. May swerteng dumarating sa iyo, Bona. May perang dumarating from today onwards, the 10th of October. Pagkatapos, pero meron kang mga, meron kang medyo sablay na konti.
Meron hindi lang medyo,
pananalapi. Oo,
okay.
Mga 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Pero pagkatapos ng 2, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, okay na siya uli.
Wonderful.
Yan, tapos may... Yeah,
All
delay.
right. All right, next is Princess Nicole. Birthday, August 11, 1989. August 11, 1989.
Siya ay pinanganak
Babae.
ng
Girl.
babae ulit.
Yes.
Siya ay pinanganak ng Earth Snake. Ang life origin niya rin ay 4. Best colors are blue, black, and green. At maswerte ang ang mga pinanganak ng snake hanggang sa period to 2044. Yung period na yun na sinasabi namin. Yon, ang sinasabi ng barahan niya ay meron siyang blessing in disguise 1 week and then 2 weeks to 7 weeks. And then meron din siyang swerte sa bahay. Merong delivery. I don't know kung ano i-deliver sa bahay niya.
May gift.
Oh, merong gift
Surprise
siguro.
gift.
Merong surprise gift, yes. Oo, yun. Maaari.
I could imagine Patrick and Ram. I thought they were going to join and say something.
No, Patrick is doing the tarot also.
Oh, really?
He can. He had
Really?
2 pairs of deck.
No,
No, not yet. Siya lang.
Your production should be named Tarots. Tarots production. All right. And there's another one. Okay, from Vicky. Visensya, March 6, 1956, babae, girl.
Siya naman ay pinanganak
March
ng...
6, 1956, babae.
Siya ay pinanganak ng Fire Monkey. Ang life origin niya ay 7. Mall ka lang, mag-malling ka lagi para yung negative energies ay mawala.
Negative energies.
Tapos mga kaibigan mo na magmi-meeting kayo ngayon mula ngayon hanggang October 3, may party-party kayo. Pero meron kang antala sa pagbibiyahe-biyahe. 9 weeks from today, meron kang darating na pera.
Alam ko, Kuya Tony, not for anything, may nag-text sa akin kanina. Gusto niya sabihin, sabi niya sa akin, pakisabi kay Tony Subega na baguhin, you have to change daw yung yung lucky charm. Di ba sinabi natin dati, sili. Napakamahal daw ng sili. 1,000 pesos for 1 kilo.
1,000 per kilo.
And then she was telling me like, can you please tell Tony Savega to please change the lucky charm for doing it? Kasi daw
Kung
it's
walang
very
sili,
expensive.
kung walang sili, pwede naman pwedeng paminta.
Okay.
I just felt on that last one you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yes.
Listen, I want to give you guys a message, and this is just for everybody.
Yes.
Don't be afraid to kick toxic people out of your life.
Okay.
If there's people who are toxic and they have constant negative energy, even if they're your family, sometimes you got to get away from those people.
Yeah.
Okay? Look, the one thing that people need to always be pointed at is you gotta have a dream. And if your dream is so small that it's easy for you to accomplish it, then it's not a real dream. Go back to sleep and come up with something else. Get a big dream that stretches you. Get a big dream that stretches you and put your focus on that. That's one of the things that I've learned You know, even in
That's the thing that you wanted to give to everyone.
Yes.
When you dream big.
dream big,
Yes.
dream big, but don't just be a big dream.